Welcome to the Sanctuary. I'm Kyle, and I'm here to tell you, never be afraid to step into the pleasure den of the absurd. We're celebrating a great album, double the fun. Zappa teams up with Beefheart to produce Bongo Fury in 1975. What? Yeah, there they are. Zappa, Beefheart, the Mothers. A transitional album, the end of an era. I don't know. All I know is that this is a favorite of mine, I'll tell you what. Recorded live in concert at the Armadillo World Headquarters in Austin, Texas, May 20th and 21st, 1975, plus selected studio wonderment. Yes, that's right. The last go-round of the George Duke, Napoleon Murphy Brock era band, the Roxy Band. They have Chester Thompson on drums on 2 songs. George Duke, Napoleon Murphy Brock, Bruce Fowler, Tom Fowler. They have a new drummer on the live tracks from 75, which is Terry Bozzio, making his Zappa debut. They bring along slide guitar player Denny Wally. And he adds a lot of flavor to this album. Of course, Captain Beefheart. What a great mix, I'll tell you what. I mean, if you love One Size Fits All, you know, Roxy and Elsewhere, I don't know, I think this is a great sort of bookend to all that. So, it says on the back of the album that Zappa wrote all the songs, except Sam with the Showing Scalp Flat Top and Man with the Woman Head. Those are solely credited to Captain Beefheart, although I kind of suspect on some of these that there's had to be a little bit of intermingling with the songwriting, but who knows? Business can drive friends apart. I think this is a perfect record. I think it's really good. Yeah, I would definitely recommend this album. It delivers so much. The performances are so energetic. I mean, the drumming is frenetic. And I mean, everybody on here, the bass, the sax, the vocals, the keyboards, you know, the horns and everything. You know, everybody goes all out on this. This album opener is a great opening song and actually really comes damn close to being my favorite on the record. It just sums up the whole thing. Really, in this one song. For me, anyway. Deborah Cadabra with Beefheart on vocals. I mean, if those are Frank's lyrics, man, he's really putting in an honest, good effort, as is the band. You know, you could tell that Frank is conducting them. It's got all that energy to it. A lot of great guitars, rhythm guitars, and everything. Great opening song. Goes into Carolina Hardcore Ecstasy, which everybody knows is a perennial concert fan favorite. Very cool tune. Next up, Sam with the Showing Scalp Flat Top. A little poetry reading by Captain Beefheart. I like it. And then it goes into Poofter's Froth, Wyoming, Plans Ahead. This is sort of a country-esque song, and I think it's great. You know, it really does a good job with Beefheart leading the vocals. Next up, 200 Years Old closes out side 1. Frank singing about the upcoming bicentennial of America in 1976. They're only a year away. A great sort of sharing of the vocal with Frank and Captain Beefheart. I like it. I think it's great. Is there a Cucamongus? No. It's just side 2, opening up with Cucamonga. The thing that I like about it is just the layering of all the vocals, you know, as the song goes on, and you just hear all this stuff going on, and it really, I like it. I think it's a great song, and quite frankly, I think it's kind of an ode maybe to his youth. You know, kind of like in the way Village of the Sun kind of was an ode to his youth. I don't know. That's the way I feel about it. I couldn't find any information about that, but it's a good track, I'll tell you what. Oh man, next up, Advanced Romance. Man, this is a real highlight, man. Again, the whole band just shines on this thing. You can hear shades of Beefheart sort of grumbling in the background at times, you know. It's really good, you know, and the interaction between the vocals and everything, and Bozio's really snapping and popping on those drums, man. Really good. Next up, Man with the Woman Head. I had a friend over one time, or maybe I was at their house. Anyway, the point is, I played this song. They were not used to Zappa, never heard it at all, and they enjoyed it, you know, and of course, why not? It's Beefheart and Zappa and the Mothers. It's great. And the album closes with the fun Muffin Man, perennial encore favorite for years afterwards. Celebrating one of my favorite records, and hopefully it would become one of yours if you hadn't heard it yet. The great Bongo Fury by Frank Zappa, Beefheart and the Mothers. You know it. That's right. Hey, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you like this video, please click the like button, give it a thumbs up. If you really like what we do and want to join in on the fun, subscribe, and you'll always be notified when there's something going on. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yes, that's right. And I want to thank you again for watching, and never be afraid to step into the pleasure den of the absurd.